Hey guys, all right, today we're going to be going over pick lists in RentKit. So pick lists are lists of items that have been rented out for any given date or date range that you want to provide either your warehouse crew or someone in charge of basically bringing items together in the warehouse to get them ready to go out. So you can use pick lists to basically prepare for the upcoming events that you have and to know what's going out and what needs to be cleaned or what needs to be pulled from the shelf to be loaded onto the trucks, things like that. So there's a number of different areas in RentKit's application that you can actually do this. So obviously we have our mobile apps. Our mobile apps have all the invoices that are booked for any given date, and you can click through those invoices. You can see the inventory on them and you can load and unload. We've also got areas of the mobile app where you can see like a full route inventory list. You can see every item that's on that route. Those are more for loading and unloading trucks. Pick list is more for like preparing or like pulling items from the shelf just to make sure they're ready to go. And then, that said, we also do have, as you can see here, the prep items report. So the prep items gives you a calendar view where you can click on a day that has stuff going out, and then you can actually kind of handle these items that are getting prepared to go out digitally, make notes on them, flag them, update them as complete, things like that. So all of this can be done digitally, but sometimes it's nice just to print out just a line by line list of everything that's going out on a given day or date range. I would actually do this in my company a lot. So usually it'd be like on a Monday or Tuesday at the beginning of the week, I would go through and I would print out everything that's scheduled to go out, usually be later in the week, right? Like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I would give that list to my linen department head, my catering department head, and then they would go through and they would just make sure that we have all of those things. Anything that isn't ready, they would kind of make a note so that they would know that they need to go and clean them. And then they would just use that list to kind of prepare all of the stuff that's supposed to be going out. So again, can use the prep items report or you can print this out. And so there's a really cool feature in RentKit. I'm going to show you it. So in the dashboard, it works from the dashboard. So you're going to go to your dashboard and then you're going to select a date range. So for example, if I wanted to look at everything that was going out during the month of April, I could do that. I just select April 1st through the 30th. And it lists all of the invoices that are scheduled to go out, both delivery and pickup, will call everything. Okay, so once I've done this, once I've selected a date or a date range, up here in the top right, you have this icon. This, when you hover over it, it says pick list. So when you click on that, that is going to give you all of the items that are scheduled to go out during that date range. And we've done some really cool things here. So we can actually see a breakdown by invoice. So by default, you're going to see it by invoice. It's going to include both delivery and customer pickup orders. So all the orders, I could select all these as well if I wanted to. Sometimes you have some weird configurations of you deliver it and then they drop it off or vice versa. So if you wanted to make sure you're including everything, you could just check all of these boxes just to make sure all the invoices are included in this report. It breaks it down by invoice. So here, and then all the items per invoice as well. You can also see what invoice number they're assigned to, the customer, whether it's a same day, 4/4/2025, and then the customer receives it by delivery and returns by on-site pickup. So this is a same day order. So is this one. This one is receiving it on the 11th and it's coming back on the 18th. So you can see a little bit more information about the order as well. And then just a really simple list of items and their quantities. If you are using our pick list, extra pick list info on the item itself, that extra info would show up here underneath the item name. So our customers like to use this for things like where is the item located in their warehouse so that their team knows exactly where to go to pull this item. So you can use that, or you can put descriptions of the item. There's a spot in the inventory item itself. I'll show you. If you hop into inventory and you click on any item, if you scroll down, you'll see this right here, pick list info. And then whatever info you want to show up on that pick list, you put it in there and then save and it will. Okay, so let's go back to our pick list that we had and do a couple of things. So I want to include everything. If I only wanted to see my deliveries, I just uncheck all this. Now I only see delivery, okay? And then if I only wanted to see people who are coming to pick up, I could just do customer pickup. Here's all my customer pickups. And I can print this out right here. And it can include all of the images and everything like that so that you could just print this out and give it to someone and then they go through and do it. Let's go and do delivery and pickup. And then here's a really cool thing. So we can filter this by category too. So the reason this is helpful is because I don't necessarily need, I had different departments, right? And so some of you may have different departments within your warehouse. I had someone who is just over linens, right? And so if I only wanted to give my linen person their report, all I have to do is just go in here, select linens. And now here's a list of all the invoices that have linens going out for that particular month that I have selected, right? I can print this, give it to them. They can go start working on the linens. Okay. Another thing you can do, let's say it's like equipment, right? So here's all my equipment that's going out. Got a backhoe, skid steer, and a tractor, right? And I know what orders they're on, and I can go and print that out. Okay. I can also filter it by inventory. So instead of by invoice, if I just want, hey, just give me a list of everything that's going out. I don't care what order it's on. I just want to go through and just make sure all the inventory is there. I do inventory and then select all my categories. Here's all of the inventory that's going out, right? And it just lists it all, and we can print this out, and then whoever's in charge can go start working on it. You can even do it by category still as well. So there we go. There's all my lists, or there's all my linens that are going out. Okay. You can also download this to a PDF and save it, and then print it as well, or put it on your desktop, whatever you'd like to do. So that's the pick list. It's pretty dynamic. It should help you kind of streamline those workflows with you in your warehouse as you get ready for the upcoming weeks, and making sure that you have all those items ready to go in your warehouse, pulled from the shelf, staged if you guys are doing staging. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you in the next video.